Okay, it is a Thursday. It is January 23rd, 2025. And yes, once again, the dogs definitely respect my personal space. No, they don't. My superstar here, Franny. Come on in, Franny. What's going on today? All right, in the Digibug, baby. Digibug. Digibite, one of those USA-made blockchains. You know, I saw a lot of talk about that lately. I saw the founder, Jared Tate, come out shooting off some rounds and talking about American-made, baby, Digibite, America, DGB, which he's 100% right. January 10th, 2014. It's been running non-stop for over 11 years, transacting. I don't know if I want to call it a currency. It is money, like Dave says. You know, all cryptocurrencies can be money, all blockchains. But no, I love it. It's fast. I named my car after it. It's Digibite. It's got 5 algorithms. It's much more, I think, quantum resistant than any other coins that are out there. So yeah, big shout out to Digibite and Jared Tate. You know, firing off some rounds. And yes, definitely an American-made blockchain. Speaking of America, I watched Trump today give a speech to the World Economic Forum, and he's coming out in full badger mode, bully mode. Nah, I wouldn't have bully. He was just kind of calling it out like it is, and you got all of them sitting there. He's bashing Europe, bashing Bank of America, telling them how it is, and it's pretty funny to watch. So we'll see. Let's see some follow through. Let's see some stuff happen. I'm all about action. I want to see some action, less rhetoric. And so far, you know, Trump's, I think, doing a pretty good job of everything that he's doing. But again, we got to get this monetary situation fixed. He's talking about this Stargate AI now, when that first rolled out. Now, this is where I kind of, you know, you look at this Stargate AI thing. You know, on the surface, you've got Larry Ellison from Oracle, you've got SoftBank, and you've got, what is it, ChatGPT? What is it, OpenAI? OpenAI, I think. Sam Altman. Look at that guy. But anyway, we're going to invest, you know, say $500 billion in this Stargate AI thing, and it's going to, and then Trump puts Larry Ellison up there. Well, what kind of benefits can we get from this? And he starts going into this. Well, you know, we can analyze everybody's DNA, and you got to look at the history of Larry Ellison. You know, he's just salivating over getting into everybody's DNA and mapping it and coming up with cures for cancer. We'll see little cancers floating around and be able to customize, and based on your DNA sequence and the cancer DNA sequence, we'll customize mRNA vaccines. And I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Oh, is that going to fall under the immunity, you know, clause or law that Reagan signed into effect in 1986, just like all the other vaccines where you can't sue the manufacturer? If that's the case, no thank you. But on the surface, it looks horrific and technocratic and, you know, full Cyberdyne systems, Terminator style origins. That's what it looks like. But you know, everybody's freaking out. Trump, what are you doing? Why are you doing? But look at the backlash. You got Elon actually bad-mouthing Sam Altman, because I think he donated money to the OpenAI. I think it's OpenAI that Sam Altman's running. And it's supposed to be like open source, nonprofit. And then this Altman tries to profiteer it and, you know, ticks off Elon. So Elon's coming out against him. And then you got people coming out against Larry Ellison, who I thought was friends with Elon. Don't know. You know, the plot is deep. You know, it's like WWE narratives. But, you know, all these people are kind of getting whacked a little bit. No, stop. Sorry, gotta get out of here. All these people, packages, are starting to get seatbelt hanging out because, you know, it's a 2004 car. The seatbelts don't want to retract properly. So you've got, I'm not even gonna put this on. These dogs! But you've got everybody kind of coming out saying, this is crazy, what are you doing? Trump just sits back and he's like, hey, you know, they wanted to put up all this money, we're going to do this AI thing. And, you know, they outed themselves. And so a lot of criticism has come down that ordinarily wouldn't have come down. So I have to agree, you know, in this case, I think Trump might have put them out there. I got to get this too, get the neighbor's mail. Give me 1 second, about 10 seconds. I'll be right back. Pause. I should have said a word from our sponsors. Let me play the Advertisement. What's Westwood selling? Nothing! Oh, I will sell this. Hash it out. 4 p.m. Central Time today on Blind Dave's channel. Come check it out. Tomorrow, happy hour. The lovely Litecoin, Lisa's YouTube channel. Both links are below. Check it out. All right. Careful, don't hit anything. Pull up here. The dogs can bark at a cat. And let's just park right here. So anyway, yeah, I think this is one of those instances where Trump did put somebody out in the spotlight to basically expose them. I think that's the case. Now, if it goes down the path where you got these guys running it, that's a problem. Developing these mRNA things, I don't know that that's a good thing. I don't think most people think it's a good thing. Okay, you got to get over here. It's freaking sun. So anyway, yeah, that's an interesting thing, the Stargate AI. Look into that. And then you're going to have other... Anyway, Trump today was talking, it got me thinking about something. So you're going to have these AI super centers. And he said, well, why not just put a power plant right next to them? We're going to, and see, this is where all the energy need is going to come from. Because, you know, in the Biden administration, we started increasing energy. It was going up. Well, if we don't have the demand for it, what are we going to do with it? Well, I think there's going to be a lot of demand for it. Now, it could be nuclear. It could be gas, coal. Trump even said that. It doesn't matter. We're just going to, whatever kind of energy they want to put in these plants, build the plants right next to these AI super centers. And I'm thinking, all right, so you've got self-sustaining AI super centers that aren't tied to an old grid. It's kind of like building this new energy infrastructure. And I would think that they're going to be doing a lot of mining of crypto at those locations too. Why wouldn't you? Especially if you put it put it, I don't even know. You put it in West Virginia where they got a lot of coal, or, you know, or put it in Illinois, we got a lot of coal, or put it next to a nuclear plant, or put it next to a dam, or put it in Hawaii by a volcano and use geothermal. You know, you put these things, they can kind of go anywhere. And that's the thing with crypto. You know, you can mine this stuff anywhere. Look at El Salvador talking about volcanoes. And so, you know, with this AI stuff, listen, if we're going to grow, we need to have some, like, go to the moon mission, that kind of thing, or a world war to rally behind. Let's not have the wars to rally behind anymore, though. Let's have, you know, technology to rally around. And if we're going to use energy, let's use it on that stuff. And, you know, use it for mining cryptocurrency, use it for technology and developing things. The danger that we have with the AI, though, we've got to be very careful, you know, who's running it and who's writing the algorithms. Maybe we'll end up with, like, 3 or 4 different camps, you know, AI, you know, super factories, whatever you want to call it, data centers. And, you know, there might be a benevolent one. There might be one that's more dark. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. We got to be careful, though. But I can definitely see how that would stimulate the economy and generate the need for all this, because AI is very energy consumptive. So, you know, we'll definitely need a lot of energy. Drill, baby, drill, natural gas, coal, whatever it is. And I see that coming. And that helps build out infrastructure too, all that energy flowing. And, you know, the idea is we'll grow our way out of it. Well, I guess you could if you just start creating cryptocurrencies and you're like minting your own money and you just kind of let the Federal Reserve die. I mean, if we're going back to a republic, then let's, you know, destroy all the vestiges of the corporatist system. And the IRS is definitely the biggest. The Fed, I should say, is the biggest, then the IRS. I mean, both of them. They're just corporatist structures that didn't need to exist before 1913. And so if we're going to go to this new economy, this restoration of a new republic, basically restoring the old republic with new technology, then we don't need that stuff anymore. So, I don't know. That's the hopeful side of it, you know, because sometimes they get a little negative and dark. But I can definitely see the hopeful side of things. I can look at the bright side of life. Just like we do on Hash It Out every Thursday at 4 p.m. You always look at the bright side of life, you know, the opening song. So come check us out on that. That's coming up soon. Pay attention to what's going on. And, you know, hey, you better have what you need because you never know when you're going to need it. That comes to cigars and whiskey. Dogs, maybe not so much, but no, anything you need, get it in your own possession right now because you never know. You might get 9 or 10 inches of snow when you never had it. Then you're locked in your house. Right, Dave? All right. Love y'all. See you on Hash It Out. Link is below. Have a wonderful Thursday. Trust yourself. Exit the Vampire Casino if you can. But yeah, definitely trust yourself. Trust your instincts. And don't be afraid. Just look at everything and survey it and make decisions accordingly based on your instincts and your gut feel, your discernment. All right. Love y'all.